Hey guys, it's Jack from cruisecasinomafia.com. I'm just recording a little bit of testing. I'm going to start doing this more often. Sometimes there'll be commentary, sometimes there won't, but we do a tremendous amount of testing using simulations as well as live play in casinos. And here we're just on Wizard, doing a little bit of simulation on a concept that we've been working on. It's not a system yet. I don't consider something a system until we've been able to not only test the bet strategy, but the money management needs to come along with it. There's no such thing as one without the other. So this is really more importantly, I'm testing out how often something does occur, a little bit of a pattern that we're looking for. And then we're working on separately from this, we'll be working on money management. So I'll just take you along for the ride. We're looking for a certain pattern. Let's see how often we actually see it. So this basically works with streaks. That's one of the triggers that we're looking for. So we're basically looking for streaks. So let's see. We can probably do this relatively quickly. I'm not even betting because there's no reason to bet until I see the streaks. So the portion that I'm testing now, we're looking for 2 players or more in a row. That's part of the trigger that we're looking for. So there it is. There are 2 players. So now we're looking for another trigger. Okay, that's 3 players in a row. Keep going. Okay, and there's our banker. So let's see. So we have 3 players in a row and a banker. So for this specific portion of the test, we're going to be looking for another banker. So let's go out there and do that. Let's just put a $10 bet on banker so it's easier to keep track. All right. And okay. All right. So let's look again. And this is just a part of this bet strategy. So that's what we're looking for. We're just testing for this one area. And we don't even have to worry about the bankers right now. We're just worrying about the players. So we can do this relatively quickly. And sometimes it's just a little bit more fun to actually do it with a real deck like that. Well, with a real deck, with a real shoe, I should say, to see how it plays out. Instead of just looking at, we have thousands of real shoes recorded in the databases, but sometimes it just doesn't feel the same. So let's see if we get another player here. That's a tie, doesn't matter. Okay, that didn't happen. There's a player. Nope. We need multiple players in a row to test this portion. So that's all we're looking for. That's only one player, right? Yeah, one player. And there's our second player. So now let's see how this plays out. That's a third player, fourth player, fifth player, sixth player. Let's see. Yep, 6 players. Okay, so let's see how this plays out here, guys. Okay, there's your streak buster, right? There's your banker win. So for this portion, we're going to go back out again and look for a second banker. Okay. Okay, and there it is. All right, so let's keep going. And that's all I'm looking to test on this video. There's 1 player, 2 players, 3 players. Well, at least we're getting these streaks that we're looking for. There's your banker. So we're going to go out and we're going to bet on player just to keep track. That's the only reason we're doing that, is to keep track of a certain trigger that we're looking for here. And there it is. Okay, so let's keep going. At least we can roll through this really fast. I have another person that's testing out another side to this. So we're just doing one portion of this testing here. Nope. Okay. The good news, it goes real fast, that's for sure. So we're just looking for 2 or more players. No. Getting a bunch of ties now. There's a banker. That doesn't do anything for us here. There's a player. There's a player. And there's your first banker. So to test this out, we're going to put $10 on player to keep track. $10 on player, $10 on banker, I should have said. Okay, so that's that. So now let's keep rolling and we'll look and see. We probably are halfway through the shoe. There's a player. There's a player. There's your banker. So again, just to keep track. All right. We're looking for just streaks of players for this test. That's 1, 2. Okay. All right. Keep rolling. And we'll just go through this shoe and see how many times this trigger happens. That's a tie, so that's no good. All right, that's a second player. That's a third player. Okay. There you go. Keep rolling. All right. Let's see if we can get another player streak before the end of the shoe. There's a player. And there's another player, so here we go. 3. Okay. So to mark that spot, we'll do a banker bet. And that loses. We'll do another banker bet. Okay. All right. So let's see if we find another one. We wrote that down. There's a player. Banker. And guys, we're just looking for 2 players or more in a row for this quick test that we're doing. There's 1. Oh, and that's it. So there you go. So we wrote down how many. And just for purposes for our investigation, that was a $65 on that. That's not really what we were looking for. We were looking for how many times in the shoe it would take place. So that was pretty interesting. So there you go. Just a little bit of a glimpse in on a little bit of testing we're doing. Obviously, this is a live test, so to speak. But our simulated tests, we have thousands of shoes that we can run through the database. But I just wanted to get a feeling for this side of the component for this system. And then we're testing the other side of the component on another person is doing that on the team. So thanks a lot for sticking by. We'll have a lot more of these little quick casino labs. Obviously, this little test, we weren't really putting a system together, but it still made $65. But please don't take it for anything more than it's worth. This is strictly a test. Go ahead and visit cruisecasinomafia.com if you want the actual finished products of the systems that we teach that create cash flow on a regular basis. If you're going on a cruise ship and want to learn how to make money, if you're going to Vegas, if you want to play online, we are the place to be. The membership fee right now is for a lifetime membership, and it's about a third of the price of what it normally is. And we're going to have a big announcement Friday. It's either going to be Friday or Monday as to a new component that we're going to be giving to everybody that's in the Casino Mafia team. You're going to want to join because this other component is something that I've been doing for people that has absolutely nothing to do with gaming. And I've been charging people over $1,000 for the last 4 years to get the information. Everybody that joins in the next 2 months is going to automatically be grandfathered in, and you are going to be getting this information as part of your Mafia family benefits, so to speak. We're wrapping that in, and we're going to talk more about that Friday or Monday when everything is set up. So we're just going to keep blowing this out and growing the benefits. It's the gaming systems, but it's so much more that's coming in the next few months. So I hope you guys had a good 4th of July. Just wanted to make this quick video while we're testing, and we'll probably be showing some other stuff in the next few days. Like and share, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, reach out to us at cruisecasinoadvisor@gmail.com. We want to make everybody accessible. We want to make this accessible to everybody that wants to get involved with the Casino Mafia team. We look forward to having you guys as members on the inside, but we also are going to do a lot of great things right here for free on YouTube, and we're going to continue to do a lot of cool videos and teaching and stuff like that. So if you're on the fence, get off the fence, pull back the curtains, and get involved with us and get all of our systems and training. We'll see you on the next video. Take it easy. Be safe. Bye-bye.